Volvo Construction Equipment is one of the largest brands of its kind, known for delivering world-class machines with high performance. But even the most well-crafted machine can be damaged from within. In this video, you will see how something this small can have major consequences for something this big. How do we improve our work and provide even better and more reliable construction equipment to our customers? The answer is cleanliness, because lack of cleanliness can translate to severe productivity losses for customers. Even the smallest particles in the fluid can lead to poor performance, shorter service intervals, and, in the long run, total breakdown. Let's take a closer look at how contamination can damage the hydraulic system in an excavator. If the particles are almost as big as the passage, it will lead to abrasion, sticky valves, and eventually total blockage. Particles that flow with high velocity blast the surface, resulting in erosion and performance losses. If the contamination is so large that it can't pass, it could block the subsystem. And if it gets onto the sealing surface, it can lead to external leakage and environmental pollution. Contamination can, for example, damage the control of the machine, causing a boom that swings too far. Up to 80% of all hydraulic malfunctions are due to contamination. Contaminants don't only affect hydraulics. It can also harm the transmission, axles, and the engine's subsystems. Contaminated machines that are only slightly slower than normal can have a major impact on our customer's business. The machine's performance can decrease by up to 20% before the driver discovers that something is wrong. This can cause several days of lost production every month. The good news is that you can prevent all of this from happening. Avoiding contamination is a serious matter that concerns our whole value chain. Designers need to have a focus on cleanliness to ensure that a part is easy to keep clean during assembly and has as few nooks and corners on the inside as possible, to minimize places contaminants can accumulate. Manufacturers must also handle every component cleanly, and the same cleanliness principle applies to our service technicians. For example, an ORFS coupling subjected to contamination can cause leakage when the O-ring is unable to hold tight. Chips, burrs, and even particles invisible to the human eye can cause major damage if they enter the system. To have control of the exposure time after washing, we measure the levels of particles in the air. Contamination in components has a big impact on the service life. Load-carrying surfaces that are damaged initially by particulate contaminants in the lubricating oil remain uneven during their entire service life, even if the oil is kept clean afterwards. We measure contamination levels continuously, perform spot checks of various components, and conduct cleanliness audits in our own production as well as at our suppliers. Protection against contaminants include plugs, plastic bags, and foil. If a plastic bag is used, it's important to control the humidity to prevent an environment that promotes corrosion. To ensure a stable process during manufacturing, we must regularly measure system cleanliness of machines. And here's where our hero enters the scene. You. It's your commitment to cleanliness that makes the difference. By keeping protection on until assembly, covering sensitive components, keeping the washing machines in good condition, keeping your workstation clean, opening caps and removing plugs as late as possible, storing critical parts in plastic boxes or steel pallets, and respecting cleanliness standards and reacting to deviations. Contamination may also occur when the machine is subjected to everyday maintenance. That is why cleanliness is a part of the training program for service technicians. When it comes to cleanliness, neglect can have serious implications. But if we increase our awareness at every stage and in the whole organization, we can minimize the risk of contamination. So remember, it's your attention to cleanliness that keeps our machines efficient and our customers satisfied.